She's the person who caused the E-Rob breakup. She's the one who made out with E-Rob at that club. This is the one witness on my case who claims that I sent her videos of Pxie. It was Jstlk that called the police and had his girlfriend committed. I don't think I've done that to anybody. Creating group chats with all these girls and dragging in his bottom cherry. The actual like Mrgirl Jr. shit.
Oh, you're the Destiny lab. I don't even know that situation.
So I will make sure to make it my mission in life to now do everything that you and Lab have ever gained.
Uh-oh. Did you see, I quote tweeted, Abby came back on Twitter and was like having an insane like mental illness crash out? Jesus Christ. Apparently she's suing like 50 different people or guys for abusing her or something. This is Abby. This is the star witness in my case, by the way, who still dodges subpoena and we haven't been able to contact. But why are all these people suddenly coming after you this hard? It's not sudden. These people have been talking about me like this for like 8 months in Jtstlk's Discord server. I'm just spotlighting a little bit more now as they all kind of start to crash out and to give critical support to our friends Willie Mac Show and H3 from the H3H3 podcast. Before court tomorrow, I want to vehemently express that I've had numerous medical visits since the beginning of this year and I'm diagnosed with severe PTSD. I was told recently by my clinician that I am in the top percentile of women who are at risk of suicide. Why would you tell a patient this? Is it? I don't know if I believe that, but at my doctor's appointment yesterday, my emergency medications were upped to their maximum dosage. I've been writhing, rolling, crying, and screaming myself to sleep every night for months. Nothing is able to tranquilize me effectively due to my extreme and excessive trauma. It's so crazy because at the beginning of the year, she told me that like she had moved on and healed from all of this. Because like her last message to me, yeah, listen, man, I know our communication has always been spotty and our relationship was/is hardly anything, but I've always had, we were like friends and like hooked up once. Like that was my only history with Abby, right? But we never had any problems that I was aware of. Yeah, listen, man, I know our communication has always been spotty and our relationship was/is hardly anything, but I've always had such a love and appreciation for you, not only as a past friend and lover, but also as someone who'd introduced me to a whole new world in life. I know you're legitimately, legally not allowed to speak about it at all, but just know that I empathize too, and I hope that your court case ends okay for you. We weren't chatting much, but for a year living with Darius, I listened to your voice echo through the house every stream and every goddamn day from his loud-ass annoying surround sound speakers, and I miss you. And then a month later, I think the law firm representing Pxie sends me a demand letter from Abby saying that she wants $500,000. I'm like, okay, bro. Nice. Bayzed. I don't know if something set her off. Like, I don't even know what the happened to her. I still haven't even heard this. Like, she's always vague and weird about things. I remember she crashed out hard on like being an alcoholic, and she crashed that one dude's car, Gavin's car at the Darius house. And then I've never heard anything past that. Who's Abby? She was the girl who was on Darius' stream sometimes. She lived with them. She might have dated Darius for a little bit. But this is the one witness on my case who claims that I sent her videos of Pxie or whatever. But this didn't happen. She's just lying. And the sad thing is I'm pretty sure Pxie and them know it because they said at that hearing that they don't even have any evidence that I sent this girl anything, but they just have her here because they're trying to keep their case alive. Do you think it was a deranged attempt to get you to talk about it so she can give it to Pxie? Yes, it was. Because on our Twitter DMs beforehand, I think she was saying like, she was asking me like, oh, hey, just curious, but like, have you ever sent anything that we've recorded to anybody else? Ha ha ha, or whatever, he he he. Like so I'm pretty sure she was just trying to bait me on that. I don't know if Pxie told her to try to bait me on or somebody else, but yeah. I am incredibly blessed to have a wonderful team of knowledgeable clinicians, doctors, and more. I would not be alive today if I had stayed with my abusive ex-boyfriend. I don't even know which one she's referring to here, Darius? And they are so proud to see my small improvements when physically possible. I am also grateful of them, their databases, and systems around who have been collecting and compiling my medical records in an ethical way to help me. Though some institutions have broken HIPAA law, others have seen me. They know. I am recognized. In order to better manage myself and my health, I have not engaged in any way that has been attention-seeking, victim baiting, or begging since the immediate relief I felt after leaving my abuser. I have spoken only the truth. This evidence will come out. I am a victim. I am not to be silenced. I will see every facet through. Apparently she has a GoFundMe. $45 raised. I don't know what she's even raising money for. Oh, I guess if you want like a connection to the Twitch world, she's the person who caused the E-Rob breakup because I think she's the one who made out with E-Rob at that club, and then E-Rob and his girlfriend broke up. My name is Abby, and I'm a victim of abuse, doxing, and harassment. Our personal safety was and may still be at risk. Didn't she f Wes? Yeah, I think her and Wes were pretty close for a while. I don't know if she's accusing Wes of anything or if she's still friends with him. I have no clue. The messages that she left me several months ago, I mean, it ended, they were pretty nice, I think. But then I guess she decided she wanted to be on Pxie's case against me. I have no idea. I don't know. This might have been when they were in Austin. Long story short, I started drinking a lot when I first moved in with Darius. I couldn't cope with my feelings for him and our sexual relationship / living with him / Xena involvement. And slowly I became a full-blown alcoholic to cope. And I was in such a dark place for a long time. There was always drama and sex in the house and it got worse. So yeah, one night I went to the club with friends in West by the Way, like we normally did on weekends, mixed my Xanax prescription with too much alcohol, crashed my friend's car, spent the night in jail and got a DUI. Basically was then decided after some other stuff, I should have probably left them, so I did in November and haven't spoken to them since. Boobs are in a civil war, Chud versus Willie. I saw that, but I feel like the, you know what, we'll go over that next actually. I kind of have to. I'm, as a change in my behavior, I'm trying to not live in the criticism of other people. If people call me obsessed or whatever, I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with Jstlk in a stream and I watch it constantly and always. 24/7. If I'm late for streams because I'm obsessively watching all my ops constantly. I'm not going to let people, and when people say like, oh, Destiny's trying to control the narrative or manipulate people, yes, I am trying to manipulate and control everything. That is true. I am. I'm not going to let these people like mind f me into not being involved in any fucking thing because I'm worried about them thinking weird things about me, especially when I'm figuring out more and more that all of this is such an insane fucking projection. Peach was sending me messages earlier that on January 22nd that Jstlk was messaging her. I knew that Jstlk was reaching out to people, Mrgirl style, to try to figure out like, oh, has Destiny ever sent you bad stuff or blah, blah, blah. Jstlk was creating group chats with all these girls and dragging in his bottom cherry to try to get her to encourage the girls to open up without disclosing the fact that Jstlk and Cherry were fucking and dating at the time. But Jesus Christ, actual like Mrgirl Jr. shit. But I don't know. So yeah, I have to be a little bit more public when I watch stuff so that there's like a little bit more support for these people, because otherwise they're basically all being hung out to fight on their own, which is difficult, you know? Okay, just going through my daily Jstlk Discord slop for the day. Destiny is trying to save his reputation by crazy making. The orbiters are all nodding as usual. It was Jstlk that called the police and had his girlfriend committed for being suicidal, right? I don't think I've done that to anybody. No. This is legit why I think Not So Erudite still being a part of this is the most f***ed up thing, because she's exposing so many young incel men to a serial abuser. God damn. Remember, one of the big lies that Jstlk did was that he just started dating Cherry in like June or something. And even people in his Discord are like, and Jstlk should maybe disprove the dating since February claim, since he stated factually otherwise. Those are the only two things I was saying he maybe should respond to. Jstlk always says this. I would like to disprove this, but it's so invasive to do so. I can, it's there in the logs, but I'd have to do long scrolls or something. It would be absurd to do. The right people don't care enough. All Jstlk says, it's so funny, once Kelly decided to orbital strike him and nuke him from orbit, he would go over on stream and he'd just say, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. And then that's it. He would just say that over and over again. But he can't, but the problem is it's fucking Kelly, you know? I don't think she's lying about anything.
We don't want your shit.
What up?
Oh, Gunnar and Lav.
You were supposed to take the IQ test. What happened?
For the off chance that you have to give the guy who your girlfriend $30,000. That's why we're playing this game. That's why
Okay,
we're
buddy.
playing this game.
Good one.
$2,000. That's why we're playing this game.
And there.
Okay, buddy. Good one. So should I drop the chest or not?
And for what? You have $1 million and you're on a mattress with no furniture. What was it for?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you're pulling that from, but I mean, you should talk about other things, Lav, that you have done yourself here.
Him and his head mod, his head chatter, Zerka. Who else?
Oh yeah, Zerka, head mods. Okay.
What? Ice?
Oh no.
Like what?
1 HP. 1 HP Poseidon.
She's part of ISIS orbit now. So this Gunnar guy is a guy that she's been dating or into for years. I'm not sure if she was ever married to that COO guy of Ridge Wallet. I know she said it a lot, but the night that she forced me against my will to hook up with her, okay, when I was sick and miserable, and she forced me. I think I mentioned that I remember there was a time like we were in her car and she's like telling me to be quiet and she's calling like Gunnar Gooch and flirting with him and stuff. And that was when I think she was supposedly still with her husband. So I feel like her and Gunnar probably go back further than before her marriage ended. I don't know why. Yeah, so they've been together or flirting or doing stuff for a while.
Hope you didn't pay for it.
Ooh, Lav's really pulling out all the punches here.
Turn the stream off or else he looks like a bitch.
This Lav also has like unbelievable deep-seated hatred for herself because I know that she has pictures. I feel like she staged it all because I remember she used to pull this out so much. Oh, well, at least I have a husband, and oh, I just, you know, I'm married, and you wish that you could be in my position, and you wish that you could be, you know, just doing softcore random shit on OnlyFans or whatever. Maybe I'm getting trolled, actually. I don't know 100%, but apparently people are saying she just like full on now on her OF. I don't know if that's with Gunnar Gooch or with another guy. And then she doesn't have her husband anymore, and she obviously still doesn't have kids or anything. So she's on a rough road. She married Gunnar Gooch. Oh, okay. Damn.
He's speeding this event along. He's just,
You gotta go.
yeah, we're gonna wrap that dude.
Base Ghost is the only dude that hasn't. And you guys tried the hardest.
Base Ghost punching his keyboard right now.
I think apparently Lav is leaking that Kimmee, Ice Poseidon's current girlfriend, I think, apparently banged Gunnar or somebody else while they were, but I don't know if they were broken up or not, or I don't know. Lav is married to a guy called Goon. They have been participating in Ice's event. I think she got mad at Ice because she's emotionally unstable, so she started leaking messages and stories of Ice's girlfriend having sex in the past with Goon. Is Goon Gunnar Gooch? This guy is G-E-W-N. I think they were both single at the time, but she didn't tell Ice about it, and their relationship is always hanging by a thread. It started because Lav and Goon were frustrated with the clues in the scavenger hunt making no sense and calling Ice low IQ for making the clues. Ice then took an IQ test on stream and got a 127, and then he wanted Lav to take an IQ test, but she wouldn't do it. Instead, Lav decided to crash out on Ice, and one of the things she brought up was Kimmee, probably because she knows that gets him mad. She then exposed all sorts of Discord messages and aired out all kinds of drama, proving how Kimmee lives in a web of lies, one of which being that Goon and Kimmee were hooking up consistently while living in a content house in 2021. After Lav's rant, Ice crashed out back, saying he would ruin their kick career, etc. Lav and Goon claimed they thought he knew all this already, then they both ended stream abruptly after all this big mess for all sides. Wait. Lav, I don't want drama either. I've never tried to make anyone's life harder. I'm sorry that you are stressed about this and worried about being brought into it. I'm doing everything to try to keep the peace. No one is coming after you, and I'm telling you everything I know. I'm sorry if it upsets you for me to tell you that Paul didn't like this or that. It's Paul's feelings. Paul is Ice Poseidon. I don't control them by being honest. Sorry if that message seemed like I thought you were coming after me. I felt better after reading it and have no bad or negative feelings towards you whatsoever. I was in the middle of something while I wrote it and didn't want to... do I have... all this... This is just the same message over... Okay, it's retarded. This one is early July, by the way, before the event. Okay. Don't know, don't care.
Telling you about it, how she was going to get her removed from every single event just for being
There's a
super
reason why
hot.
Maddie's not here, because Kimmy's a psycho bitch.
Yeah, I mean, she probably also didn't want to do this because it was scuffed, but like, yes, there's a reason why Maddie was not invited a lot of places, why she's not bigger than she is, and it's just because she's hot.
And blonde. And Kimmy's replacement.
Yeah.
That was the fear.
Why Maddie?
Another, yeah, telling you about it.
Yep.
Telling you about it, how she's a sweetheart who Kimmee tried to blackball because I'm
Wait,
literally the most down-ass bitch ever to me. Only real people in this space, Adriana.
I haven't heard anything bad about Adriana, so that checks out. Although I don't know these people super well, but that might be true.
Literally the most down-ass bitch ever. So sweet. Maddie, another
I don't know the Maddie person at all, so I can't say.
sweetheart who Kimmee tried to blackball because Ice messaged her.
Oh, yeah.
Another, yeah, telling you about it.
Yep.
Telling you about it, how she was going to get her removed from every single event just for being
There's a
super
reason why
hot.
Maddie's not here, because Kimmy's a psycho bitch.
Yeah, I mean, she probably also didn't want to do this because it was scuffed, but like, yes, there's a reason why Maddie was not invited a lot of places, why she's not bigger than she is, and it's just because she's hot.
And blonde. And Kimmy's
blonde.
replacement.
Yeah.
That was the fear, so.
Yeah, I like just.
We have no problem with the real people who are genuine human beings just trying to make it. It's the people that take advantage of those people. Scumbags.
Yeah, and there's so many secrets because everyone's trying to get in like Ice's good graces because he has the most money and he puts events like this. We don't give a.
I feel like it's so cringe to try so hard to associate with people, and then when things don't go how you want them to go, you're like, oh yeah, that guy shit, he sucks, he fell off, he's irrelevant. It's like, well, why the f were you so like nut hungry to get on this guy's good side, to get in the good graces? Like, what? I mean, doesn't that speak poorly of you? I don't know, it seems kind of weird.
She was never good for you. Oh, I already texted Kimmee. I said I broke up with her. I just texted her like an hour ago. I said we're done.
Oh no. For real, broken up with her?
So.
I'm sorry, someone keeps donating it.
I'm done with her, and Goon and Lav are completely kick. I promise you that.
I would have skipped it. I'm sorry. I'm looking for an RFID in the
So I
sky.
truly hope it was worth it. Like, I don't have that much emotions. I can just throw to the bus, but I don't like getting with. So if you with me,
Damn, he just...
you should expect to get with right back, but in a different kind of way.
Captain Blanton tipped $4.20. Ice, that's not a very good threat. Goon has been streaming like one.
I don't care, dude, but thank you for the donation.
Well, Goon's KCIP was about $1 for a very long time before the Hunger Games. I hope he enjoyed those $1 days.
We have 20 minutes, right?
You know, Goon is kind of the bad guy here, though, too. I just want Goon to know that I fought for him in terms of bringing him to events and bringing him to everything. Kimberly was always like, don't bring him, I don't like him. And I was like, well, whatever. I think he's funny. So I always brought you to the events. I always invited you to places.
The Kick CEO is a massive Ice fan, by the way. That's not surprising me. Ice is probably like the most important streamer on Kick, I imagine. Because I think he streams exclusively to Kick. And so fosters like an endemic viewer base on Kick and everything else, yeah. No, that's Aiden. Doesn't Aiden stream on Twitch now?
You showed me that Kimberly is not the girl for me. But you also showed me your true character.
Oh, people are saying no. Oh, maybe Aiden Ross. How often does Aiden Ross stream on Twitch? Or I'm sorry, on Kick?
With your wife. So I will make sure to make it my mission in life to now destroy everything that you and Lav have ever gained.
Uh-oh.
I brought you to all these events.
So.
Uh-oh. I was like, no, I think he's funny. I don't know what's the problem here.
Uh-oh.
If not, we'll just combine forces.
But your character with your wife has been shown to be absolutely disgusting. Because instead of messaging me personally, you've tried to clown me on stream. Like I said, enjoy the inflated viewership for the time being. At the end of the day, I am successful.
We're good.
You and Lav have...
Aiden is by far the biggest Kick streamer. He doesn't stream on Twitch at all anymore. I could be wrong, but Aiden feels view about it as to me as well. But I'm not sure. Maybe not. I don't know. That's just a very surface level opinion.
They're on camera for money, and it's not even that much money. So it's just sad. All right, well, I'm going to let these guys sit here and try to figure this out and marinate. I got to go.
Somebody in Kick Chat said, it's not about her other people during our time on break. It's about her lying to me about it. She forced me to stop talking to any girl I have ever had a thing with, but she continued to text goons sometimes without giving me full context. It's bullshit. Wow.
Hey, how's it going?
It's, you know, it's going pretty okay. Yeah, a lot of people.
Lav is one of the, oh my god, dude. She is going to have the hardest 30-year-old crash out, like, imaginable. It's going to be a rough life for her.
They were like, why did this happen? They were like, you know, is it all because they weren't going to win 30K? And no, it's not that at all. First of all, Ice is a bully, and so is Kimmee. They're like huge bullies. And
how old is she? I don't know, but she just, I don't know. It feels like she was set up so well for life. She has like she was like doing like music stuff. Oh, she was like a little pop person. She used to hang out with like Paris Jackson and stuff, like just chilling and shit.
147.
And now she's like crashing out on Orbiter ice streams. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Her downfall needs to be studied. Jesus.
Kimmee tried to get like every woman blackballed and blacklisted that Ice has ever talked.
I know that Sam is in my Discord and wants to talk. I don't care. I'm sorry. I know that if you're here from Ice people, I'm literally just covering this because I just hate a lot of the people involved. Not Ice, mainly Lav. I just like to watch my ops crashing out, but I don't care that much about this drama. I'm not here to dig through and sift through all the cry. I don't care that much, right? I'm just here to laugh at some of these people. That's it.
We saw him crash out about your wife like a year ago. Like, she tries to isolate every single woman in the space, does like weird toxic politicking. She was extremely rude to me. She was super weird towards me, super rude to me, but I was like, whatever, I'm just like not gonna deal with this. And then finally I hit the final straw when Ice had been calling my husband Goon like stupid and like a loser and all these things.
Oh no, Ice called Goon stupid and a loser? Hasn't everybody called Goon that since his entire injection into the internet? Like, I feel like everybody...
For the past couple days, and he like got, you know, his whole thing is like exploiting smaller streamers and then like fucking with, like, that's his whole content.
Oh, and here we go, the exploitation. Every time a white woman uses words like exploit or manipulate, be careful, because usually that just means like had a bad interaction with. There are like certain words, like white women words, that when they use them, it's just like, whoa, that doesn't mean anything actually. It's like when a black person uses like the N-word as like colloquially, and you might, if you're like a white person who's never talked to a black person before or knows that like black people use the N-word, and you're like, oh my God, you're using a racial slur. It's like, oh no, they're black. It's like, it's a different thing. It doesn't matter. It's like a endearment thing. It's like, oh, okay. When white women say like, this guy was manipulative and abusive and exploitative, that might sound like a big deal. But if it's a white woman saying, especially online, especially younger, oh, they just mean like they had a bad interaction with me. That's what that means.
Which, like, I guess if you want to be like the Howard Stern of Dick, you can be. And then he's tried to say something like, oh, and you haven't done bad things, like implying with like the Destiny drama I had, but Destiny never f***ed me, I never f***ed Destiny, so don't.
Oh, you're the Destiny lab. I don't even know that situation. I've heard those
The
names
Destiny
thrown
lab.
together. Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't even know.
It wasn't over the scavenger hunt. It was just over these like two super like mean people who like I just was like, yeah, I'm not. For what reason are we holding this back? Who's willing to do the most for like the least amount of money for the most amount of money? Like, how can I get these people who are down on their luck, who are desperate to start?
Are Lav and Mr. Girl still interacting? No, I think that Mr. Girl had, I think, his like full on brain broken. He like I haven't dug into his papers enough, but I think he's like full on like schizophrenic. He publishes on like free journals online about his theory about how the entire universe is just a giant black hole. He uses AI and publishes papers on that. Wait, is it not? Oh, Zenodo is the name of the site. Nobody crosses an event horizon. I think he has a theory that we actually, the entire universe as we know it exists on the event horizon of like a black hole, and that's how our whole universe is. I don't know how much the AI is doing the math for him here, but the author used AI language models to assist with drafting, derivations, and algebraic checks. But yeah, he literally just publishes papers on this. This paper demonstrates that the speed of light c is not physically measurable, as all experiments purporting to measure it rely on tautological definitions or conventions. Thus, c functions only as a lapse scalar and unit converter, leaving causal structure as the sole empirical invariant. All of these losers like Lav, Jstlk, etc., all use the talking point that Mr. Girl was right when Mr. Girl made specific claims about using specific examples, none of which were correct or even similar to what you're accused of currently. Yeah, it's all like, it's kind of like the conservatives doing the thing where they're like, when they say, well, weren't the conspiracy theorists right about everything? And that's actually, I think that's the mainstream opinion in America today. Most people think the conspiracy theorists were actually right about a surprising amount of stuff. But the reality is, if you go back and you evaluate the claim, they were right about basically nothing. And yeah, the Mr. Girl shit is the exact same, yeah. Apparently this was Ice's messages about Kimmee this morning. And yeah, she forced Maddie out of every stream possible. LOL, that was true. Oh wait, it's from bottom to top. I wasn't aware of the extent of the relationship Kim had with Goon. It's pretty upsetting, and I can't look at her the same anymore. It's just pure disgust and how she lied for so long, but I ceased all communication with any girl I ever had a thing with. Goon is a coward for not just telling me, man to man, and Lav is a mentally ill, weird-ass dog f***ing bitch. Cutebot is the one who got a nose job and convinced Kim to get her one, so that bitch is retarded. Wait, Cutebot is the one who got a nose job and convinced Kim to get her one. Convinced Kim to get one for herself? Wait, it's top to bottom? Well, it's bottom to top per thing, but then top to bottom per image, if that makes sense. Cutebot looks way different now? Wait, does she?
Oh, guys, I need a drill, so if you...
Wait, did she get big booba and everything? Is she like... Jesus. Okay. She had labiaplasty. She actually got it done twice. Jesus Christ, bruh. She has 10K in her bank, living in LA. Let her die offering up a slut to guys who won't give a shit about her to get her rent paid. Oh my God, chill. Damn. Yeah, she said she forgot to tell me about it, so I just said, never talk to me again. Nah, I win. I lose the lying girl and I'm a millionaire while Goon and Lav have to fuck for money and Kim has to learn to deal with having no money. Too old plus too much maintenance plus lazy, aka doesn't clean or cook or do laundry. I have no clothes 7 days into this event and my house is a mess when she's been there every day. No, I don't care about that shit. It's like 10K, I could care less. She's completely useless as a woman, didn't do anything, just leech my money to buy stuff and rent. My house is clean and organized when I'm alone. When she comes to the house, it becomes a mess within days. Jesus. All right, fun times. Okay. Well, we're caught up with that.